What's going on, guys? Neroku here, back with another video. And I gotta say, guys, you guys are just freaking amazing. I don't even know how to describe it. We've been gaining so many subscribers, literally 500 new subscribers a day. So if you guys are new around here, why not subscribe? You know, it's free, it takes 2 seconds. Anyways, let's get into the real juicy part of the video here. So if you guys don't know already, I've made a few videos talking about Valgarrow, which is pretty much a modded map. So it was sponsored by the developers of ARK Survival Evolved, meaning they got paid to work on a new map for ARK Survival Evolved. So this map is not official yet. It's not like coming to official servers, but they've been getting a lot of publicity. I've been trying so hard to get the developers to add this into the game because it's almost a fully functioning map. But before we get into that, we have a sponsor for today's video, which is Skinit. Pretty much they sell different types of products which can make anything look 10 times better. For example, they sent me an Xbox skin. So what you do, you put it on the Xbox, you can put on the Xbox controller. It's such easy application, it's just perfect, and it makes it look so much better than just a plain normal Xbox. On top of Xbox, they also offer skins for PlayStation and Nintendo devices. Skinit also has various types of phone cases. This includes Pro, Light, Waterproof, and Cargo for iPhone, Galaxy, Pixel, and LG phones. And something that stood out to me, they have custom products. So you have the ability to upload your own photos and create your own custom designs on cases and skins. They also have officially licensed brands such as NFL, Disney, Marvel, DC, and so many others. So make sure you guys use the promo code in the description, which is Neroku25, if you want 25% off. But anyways, make sure you guys check out Skinit, link in the description. But anyways, about 2 days ago, I posted something in my community tab, and I said I am interviewing the lead developer for a new ARK survival map called Valgarrow very soon. What questions do you have about this map? So we got almost 200 comments on this post. It is crazy. I don't even know, like Jesus, guys. So I went through and I hearted a bunch of them, and all the ones that I hearted, those are the ones that I'm going to be including. So what I did was I went through this whole list of, questions for this developer, and I kind of summarized it and made it into 10 simple but really effective questions. Some of the questions I had already answered in previous videos, so if you guys want to go back and watch my other Valgarrow videos, you can go ahead and do so. They're on my channel. So I was going to hop in like a Discord call with one of these developers, but pretty much they live in Germany or somewhere in Europe, and they don't have, the best English, so it wouldn't be the best idea. So I asked them if they wanted to hop in the call. They just said send them like a few questions and they're going to answer it the best they can. So I just went ahead and sent them 10 of my best questions here, and they just replied, and I think they literally replied within 10 minutes. It's crazy. But let's look at some of the questions I asked. So I said, here are some of the questions the community had. Number 1, will Valgarrow carry on the storyline for ARK? Or is it just a separate map with no tie into the storyline? So if you guys don't know already, the island and all the different types of maps that have come out for ARK, some of them have been like threaded together. There's a storyline. It's kind of difficult to follow. You have to look at all the explorer notes and all that stuff. Really confusing. I know there's a video on YouTube explaining the whole entire thing if you guys want to go and look that up. But pretty much I was asking if this is going to continue the storyline, maybe make a new storyline inside of it, just somehow like have a story to Valgarrow. So I asked them that, and their reply was, there is no storyline. We are a map without story. If they tried to put in the time and effort to make Valgarrow have a storyline and integrate it in, especially when it's not even like fully connected with all the other maps yet, since it is only a sponsored mod, it's not officially owned by Wildcard, so it wouldn't really make sense for them to have a storyline. But now let's check out number 2. What are all the new creatures being added into Valgarrow? So a lot of you guys were asking this. At least 1/8 of those comments on that post that I made were people asking about new creatures. So if you saw my video about a week or 2 ago, I showed off the brand new golems that are being added in. I believe there's the chalk golem, and then there's like a ice or a crystal one. I forget the name of it, but there are 2 new golems coming in. I knew about those, but I wanted to see if there were any others that I missed. So they replied back, we added an ice worm like the Ragnarok one in our ice desert. Then we added 2 new golems, as you already know, and that's all. So they added in the ice worm into the ice desert that they have, so that's new. I guess they have some type of ice desert in Valgarrow. That's going to be super awesome, but it looks like you're going to be able to defeat this thing, get some good loot from it. So number 3, will Valgarrow be available for console eventually? So many people were asking about this, and let me try to explain from my knowledge. I wanted to get an actual response for the Valgarrow developers, that's why I asked this, but I already have some background information on it. So Valgarrow, since it is a modded map and you can't really have modded maps on console yet, it's almost impossible at the moment. You know, Wildcard, they haven't made any way to actually bring over mods onto console yet, which really sucks. And Valgarrow, even though it's not like a mod, it is installed the same way that a mod would be installed. Therefore, you can't play it, which sucks on console at least. So that's my knowledge. So I did ask them just to see what they had and what information they had about it. And number 3, we don't decide that. It's Wildcard's decision. So like they said, and like I said, it's all up to Wildcard if they want to add it in. They need to add some way for mods to be added onto console if you guys do want to try this out right now, because Valgarrow is out in like a beta testing right now or something like that. So the next question here, when are you planning for Valgarrow to be 100% completed? I already know that if you go onto the Valgarrow map, you download it on the Steam website, which I'll have a link down below if you guys want to check it out. But if you do try to download it at the moment, and you go into the game, it's functioning, it's perfect. You can see all the new biomes and everything. I already made 2 videos about it. I even made a video going in detail and looking at the whole thing. But the thing is, some parts of the map are closed off, like there's a barrier. It isn't 100% completed yet, but I wanted to know like an official date or just like a time period when they think it's going to be fully completed. So they said, we want to make Valgarrow 100% playable this year. There will be a huge update in around 2 months to complete the surface by 100%. So it looks like within 8 months, they're going to be finishing Valgarrow. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be 100% playable. That's what they said here. And it looks like in 2 months, there's going to be a huge update where they're going to finish up the surface. And then after that, they're probably going to be like working on meshing and all that stuff. Just so many little things that they're going to have to work on after the surface is completed. Number 5, will there be any new bosses on Valgarrow? Well, this was a really good question here. So many people were asking this, and I thought it would be awesome. What if they added in like a brand new boss that you could kill, get new tech items, new structures, I don't know, just something sick that people could work towards on Valgarrow. So their response, no new bosses. It's too much work. I thought that was these guys are freaking savage. I love that response. They were just flat out. They didn't even make an excuse. They were just, no new bosses, too much work. I love that. So that's a bummer, guys, but as I said earlier, it's a lot of work to make a map, and they are sponsored, meaning that they do get paid to make this, and I believe they won like $15,000 because they came first place in the sponsored mod program. They made a lot of money, but still they enjoy it, and they don't just do it for the money. They also love just developing these maps and seeing the community, and they just weren't getting enough publicity before. They literally had 200 followers on Twitter, so I made some videos. We almost have got them to 1,000 Twitter followers, guys, so make sure you check them out on Twitter down below. There's gonna be a link for all the Valgarrow stuff so you can download Valgarrow. Number 6, do you plan on making more maps after Valgarrow is finished? Well, let's see what they had to say here. Yes, I definitely want to do more maps, and I already have plans for the next map. They're working on something else, a new map, and it looks like it's going to be coming out for ARK. That is awesome, guys. So I don't know what they're working on. They didn't really give me any hints. Maybe I can ask the developers, and they're probably watching this video right now. So hey, Project Valgarrow, you wanna hit me up, tell me what those new plans for the next map are. Number 7, will there be any extinction dinosaurs on the map? Titans, Managarmas, or Griffins? And before you guys go and hate on me, I know Griffins aren't an extinction dino, but a lot of people were asking about Griffins, so I might as well just throw it in there. And they responded with, there are already snow owls and the Velonosaur on Valgarrow. Those are 2 very powerful creatures, really good for PvP and PvE. The snow owls are really good at PvP. Velonosaurs are really good for tarts, so that's super awesome. And they said they want to add gachas in the aberration. And they said they want to add gachas in the aberration area. So if you didn't know already, they're making an aberration part, and it looks like they're going to have the gachas. That's awesome. You guys can get some dope blueprints from those. And they also said Griffins are already there as well. No more extinction dinos are planned. Number 8, in the aberration zones, will there be radiation? Also, will there be aberration creatures in that biome? I know a lot of people were asking about the radiation, so I really was interested in what they had to say. And they said, we will probably only do a fertile area because it's too expensive for PC to make all aberration areas. But we try to add all aberration resources, and glow dinos would be there as well. So the glow dinos are pretty dope, you know, they're super cute, you can tame them and stuff. They're not really that useful, but they are pretty cool, and they make the aberration zones look 10 times better. But it looks like they're only doing a fertile area, meaning there's no radiation or anything like that. I mean, I never really went down into the radiation. I didn't see a point to it. I could get all the other resources that I needed on the rest of the map, and especially with Valgarrow, because there's such a wide variety of biomes, there's not going to be a real need for the radiation zone. Number 9, have you worked on patching meshing holes, you know, ways to get under the map in order to cheat in Valgarrow? So they said, yes, this is an important thing for us. We want to make glitching impossible as much as we can. Valgarrow, you guys, you developers, you guys are the bomb. Thank God. If they didn't add in all of these, you know, precautions to make sure that you can't mesh and all that, the game would be horrible. People would just start hating on Valgarrow as soon as it came out, because meshing is a huge part of PvP, and we cannot have that. Number 10, and the last question here, what are all the names of the biomes included in Valgarrow? So I just wanted to get like a rough estimate, see everything that's coming in here, and they responded with, they have the White Cliffs biome, the snow biome, the ice desert biome, the forest biome, tundra, redwood, and underground ocean. That's going to be super interesting. If you guys don't know already, the White Cliffs and the tundra, they are fully developed by Valgarrow. They made it themselves. It's not really like any other developer's thing. It's theirs. They made it for Valgarrow, and it's exclusive to Valgarrow. And I wanted to point out at the bottom here, they said, we can't promise anything I said. We try our best, but it's impossible that a few things never happen. But these are their goals, and they're trying so hard to work towards them. So like I said, go give Valgarrow some love. Check it out. Make sure you follow their Twitter. It's going to be amazing, guys, when this finally is fully done. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, like I said earlier, why not subscribe? And if you haven't already, make sure you like the video. I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully soon. Peace.